Hey everyone, welcome back to another writing video. My name's Alyssa and this is my channel, She Writes Books. If you hear any noises, laundry just been started. So that's the machine in the background. And a couple of things. One, I finished the ending of Kyle's Purgatory. And I want to explain that I'm putting book 2 with book 1. So this notebook with 94 pages in it is parts 1, 2, and 3, and then I have part 4 as book 2. And I can't print it out right now because I don't have any paper. But that's okay. I can, put it on my Kindle or something. But I finished that last night. I think between 9 and 10. In the afternoon, or in the night, I don't know, between 9 and 10 p.m., okay, and I finished that. I'm not really knowing what to do with myself because I also haven't been feeling well, mainly because it's my time of the month, so I've been out of commission for the past couple days, due to the things that go along with being your time of the month. And I am excited though because my dad is cleaning out a lot of boxes that we haven't really looked in for a long time, and they were boxes that were just stuffed and tossed on top of in his old office, or in the office back home, in the house that we're renting or renting out right now. And he found this old gem. I should have gotten the journal out. I have my Hunger Games journal somewhere. I don't really know where it is. It's just a District 12 with Katniss and Peeta, and it's like a spiral bound one with the cover over the spirals. But in that journal, I wrote that I had written or finished writing a book called The Silver Pool. I looked everywhere since finding that because I wrote that entry back in like 2014, like between 2012 and 2014, and I have no memory whatsoever of this book. And as you can see, it's a little beat up. It feels like it's going to fall apart as well because it's moving. But I have 114 pages written. Apparently I have a quote that I wrote from Titanic on here. I have like Pottermore passwords. I will not show you that, even though I haven't really been on Pottermore in ages. But this here is the start of said book, and it's just kind of like rediscovering something. Yeah, I don't think that this story will make any sense to me when I read back over it because I have no memory of it whatsoever. And I told my sister Ash, and she's like, oh yeah, I have some art that I've had that problem with, because she does art, and I'm just kind of in awe still that I have this 114 page 18 chapter story. And I just want to read the first line. If you want to see another video about this story, even though I have no idea what it's about, it's called The Silver Pool, and I kind of recognized that circle around it He had it sitting, my dad had it sitting in the living room on top of one of the boxes, like right next to me. And I looked down, I'm like, holy crap, wait, that's the book that I've been searching for years. And you found it. And he's like, yeah, you probably did type it up at some point, but, it's just so weird. Like, how can you write something and not, later on, not have any recollection of coming up with the idea and spending all that time writing it? But yeah, I'm going to read the very first line from chapter 1. It is probably one of the worst lines I've ever written. It's called Adopted, chapter 1. My life is hard. My parents died in a car accident 3 months ago. Then it goes on about the main character going to a boarding or a orphanage that was in Santa Cruz, even though they're from London. I don't know how that would even work, but yeah, I'm very much in a confused kind of state here. I apparently scribbled on a page, on page 84, and I wrote the chapter headings on top. This is, I don't even know what age I wrote this at. Back to the Silver Pool, chapter 14. I mean, I almost want to read back over this and try to revive it. If you guys think that I should revive this as one of my projects for this year, let me know in the comments down below. I'm kind of just in awe, and will probably still be in awe. I have this notebook's been good and used. I still have a good chunk of it left. Not that I'll use it. And I've numbered them as well, but chapter 18's title, Revenge. I don't even remember Xander or Shay or Sally or Shay's brother Riley. I thought I saw Kendra, but it was just Xandra. Adam. Wait, is it Xander or Xandra? Xander. And Adam. Riley. Connor. Interesting names. Chapter 17 is communication. And there's a Kendra. I do have a Kendra. I don't remember any of these characters. Or just like any... I don't remember any part of it. Anyways, that is my video for today. If you want another one where I kind of go through this story a bit more, let me know by giving this one a like. So I finished the end portion of my story, and I thought it was going to be a lot longer, and I think with how I wrote it, I may have to go back over, because I did kind of write it really precisely. Like, it was kind of like a short and to the point kind of thing. So I may have to go back and edit those heavily after I rewrite this chunk of the book. But I'm really happy now that I'm sticking with this draft instead of the one that I tried writing during 1 week, and now I have another book that I can try to write, even though Camp NaNoWriMo is in like 2 days or so. Are you guys ready for Camp Nano? I kind of am now, because I finished that and I made it so that I can write one of my characters kind of like sequel, sort of, or his spin-off, but I don't know, it's just like a weird weekend finishing that, finding this. Yeah, I think all I'm just gonna do is look for this and maybe start taking notes. And we'll see. Apparently at one point I had a bright pink pen. Oh, and I scribbled on those as well. I think I may have thought that I wanted to make it the chapter longer, but I didn't. Turn time? I don't know. Anything. It's kind of like stepping into another person's mind, even though this was my younger self writing this story. How many stories does that make then with this? So I have Zamora. I have JSS, my contemporary that I don't think will see the light of day. I have Kyle's Purgatory now. I know I wrote another one. Silver Pool, so that's about 4. Oh, The Necklace of Araya, 5. My very first book, The Necklace of Araya. Which I also kind of been trying to take notes in one notebook, which is in my bag up there. I have one of those hangers that you can, like coat hangers things, so I have a bunch of my bags and sweaters and coats up there. I think that's just the 5 for right now, because for so long I worked on Zamora, and then for so long I worked on Kyle's Purgatory. I don't know, we'll see how many books I can get done this year, because that's kind of like the only thing that will kind of get me through until I can find another job, which I know won't be for a while. But I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I finished my book and found another, and yeah. So if you want another video with this notebook in it, let me know in the comments down below, and I guess I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone, stay safe, and thank you for watching.